formation.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
This might spell big chance! And he's done it!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Slavia Prague break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Ødegaard. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's tidy. Drilled in low. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Looking to break at pace. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Eze moved on forwards. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. So what can they make of this? Looking for the runner. Goalkeeper's ball. White. Eze. Ødegaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Slavia Prague making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space, and the finish! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Slavia Prague are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Martinelli. Shot could be on. Away from immediate danger. That's a throw. Zinchenko. White. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's onside. And that should be the keeper's. That is a little undercooked. Shifted upfield. Rice. Martinelli. Zinchenko. Can he put it away? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's been taken short. Ødegaard. Cross from Ødegaard. Tries to get it clear. Rice. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Hoisted in, and through to the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Proves too strong. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He's had it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Forward it goes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saka. Supple pass. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Slavia Prague presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
After 37 minutes, there's number 26.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Odegaard. Martinelli. There's the hit! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Gently done. Rice. Saka. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. Over to the left.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now here's the delivery. White. Saka. Oh, it's been intercepted. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Clears it out of harm's way. Aim forwards, just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's come loose. And there's the end of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in form. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Eze. White. Now it's Saka. He is through here. Now and the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played forward. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. He's got away. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Saliba. Ødegaard. Now Zinchenko. Eze. He can run onto that. Has a go! Great lead! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Slavia Prague can counter promptly here. Ball's gone out of play. Rice. Now Ødegaard. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cross goes in there. Schlosser! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Gabriel.
Arsenal.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
They've managed to get it away. That's a throw. And he's got his cross, climbs up big!
Extraordinary. Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal making another change here. White. Trossard. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Gabriel. Martinelli. And that has left him in a heap. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Martinelli. Ødegaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kivior. Oh, great. Saka! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substitution on the field. Number
Fortuitous
13.
as it may have been, they all count one.
Is number 25. Substitution.
Forwards and with intent. White. Ødegaard. Saliba. Now Ødegaard. That's going right the way across. That's good play. And it's Sterling. Ødegaard. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. He can get that clear. Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Challenge just a bit on the firm side, and he has been fouled there. Oh, that's disappointing. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Clears it away. And they've got a throw. Rice. White. Trossard. This is promising. Hits one! Well, the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Forward it goes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they're back on the ball again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Gabriel. Oh, that's an inviting ball. It's a goal kick. Sterling. Now Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was alert to it. Gets good distance on it. That's the throw. Early ball out from the back. Played out towards the right wing. Ødegaard. And it's Sterling. Saka. Arsenal finding their passes. And it's Sterling. Trossard! Well, that is rather wayward. Time added on 4 minutes. Trossard. Eze. Kivior. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rice and Gabriel. Saka. Now White. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is that.